Good morning, welcome to CATEX TV. Today is Monday, July 20th, 2015. My name is Matt Bernat, filling in for Frank Fortunato, who is in London this week. As always, remember to follow more news updates on our Twitter account, @CATEX TV. International broker AJ Gallagher has entered the Colombian market through the acquisition of a 65% holding in local energy and construction specialist Re. Re specializes in construction, energy, and mobile equipment risks and handles facultative business across the terrorism, transportation, property, third-party liability, and contractors, machinery, and equipment classes. The deal extends AJ Gallagher's reach in the Latin American market following the creation of its reinsurance operation in Chile in 2013 and its entry into the Peruvian market with the acquisition of a stake in JAO and Partners in 2014. The Colombian operation will be led by CEO Carlos Rodriguez Angulo, who joined ARM last year from JLT Re Colombia, where he was partner and head of sales. Fernando Tellez will take the role of Chief Operating Officer. Vivian Wade, International Commercial Director at AJ Gallagher, said the investment created the perfect platform upon which to realize the broker's ambitious plans for expansion in one of the strongest performing Latin American territories. Angulo said that securing the backing of a major international brand such as AJ Gallagher is what was needed to take the brand to the next level. The Guy Carpenter Asia-Pacific Climate Impact Center has predicted that there will be a below-average number of tropical cyclones in the region for the 2015 storm season. The GCACIC said that it expected 19.9 tropical cyclone formations and 10.3 landfalls in the Asia-Pacific region for the period of June and November of 2015. They explained that this region is currently experiencing El Niño conditions, which result in fewer tropical cyclone landfalls in the western North Pacific Basin, especially in the southern part of the region. The expected number of cyclones is below the 10-year average of 23 between 2000 and 2010. The landfall forecast was also well below the average of the same period of 17.4. The reinsurance broker said that it expected 3 storms to strike Japan and Korea and a further 3.3 to affect eastern China and Taiwan. South China, Vietnam, and the Philippines were expected to be affected by a total of 4 cyclones during the period. The GCACIC is a joint initiative between Guy Carpenter and the City University of Hong Kong School of Energy and Environment. Great American Lloyd's managing agent Marketform has appointed Alistair Marriott to join its Marine and Cargo division, confirming a story published by the Insurance Insider in January. Marriott will join the managing agent as joint deputy head of Marine and class underwriter for cargo. He will report to Stephen Barr, Marine Director, and work alongside Angus Wilson, with whom he shares his new job title. Marriott has over 20 years market experience and started his career at Eagle Star Re, but joins from QBE, where he held the position of Cargo Portfolio Manager. Marketform CEO John O'Neill said that marine market conditions remain challenging across all the classes, but we are confident in Alistair's ability to develop an account which is sustainable and which will allow us to grow profitably as opportunities present themselves. Barr added, over the last 12 months, we have focused on how best to position our marine business in a very competitive environment. All traffic along a major freeway connecting California and Arizona was blocked indefinitely when a bridge over a desert wash collapsed during heavy rain and the roadway in the opposite direction suffered severe damage, authorities said. The collapse on Interstate 10 in southeastern California Sunday afternoon left one driver injured, stranded numerous motorists, and complicated travel for countless thousands for what officials warned could be a long time. Interstate 10 is closed completely and indefinitely, according to a spokeswoman for the California Department of Transportation. The closure will force motorists seeking to use I-10 to travel between California and Arizona to go hundreds of miles out of their way to either use Interstate 8 to the south or Interstate 40 to the north. Busy I-10 is the most direct route between the Los Angeles area and Phoenix, Arizona. An average of more than 20,000 cars per day pass through the area that is shut down, according to federal highway statistics. The bridge for eastbound traffic, about 15 feet above the wash and about 50 miles west of the Arizona state line, gave way and ended up in the flooding water below, the California Highway Patrol said, blocking all traffic headed towards Arizona. One driver of a pickup truck that fell with the freeway had moderate injuries, according to officials. The westbound section of the freeway near the tiny town of Desert Center was also closed. The roadway was intact, but extremely undermined by flooding and could need just as extensive rebuilding. No time frame was given for when either side would reopen, as crews were diverted from other projects to examine the site. Transportation officials recommended travelers to the east side use U.S. Highway 95 in Arizona to get to the other freeways, and that drivers in California used state routes 86 and 111 to get to I-8 in Arizona. One driver had to be rescued from a pickup truck that crashed in the collapse and was taken to a hospital with moderate injuries, according to the Riverside County Fire Department. Sunday's rainfall broke records in at least 11 locations, including 5 places that had the most rain ever recorded on any day in July, according to the National Weather Service. July is typically the driest month in Southern California. Because of that, Saturday's 0.36 inch of rain in downtown Los Angeles exceeded the 0.24 inch recorded July 14, 1886, which had been the wettest day in July in nearly 130 years. Muggy, moist conditions will persist through Monday in the area. A small earthquake struck Truckee in Northern California over the weekend, with some of the shakes resonating in areas around the edge of Reno, Nevada. The quake was reported at 6:36 p.m. local time Saturday and measured in at a magnitude of 3.4, according to the United States Geological Survey. No injuries were reported per the California Highway Patrol Dispatch, and no property damage has been reported at this time. That's the news for today. Thank you for watching. If we have any important breaking news, we will come back on and tell you. As always, follow our Twitter account at CATEX TV for more breaking news updates. Thank you and have a nice day.